Hello and welcome to All Aboard Resin Creations. Today's video is part of the Christmas collaboration that's been organised by Tracy at Mini Scenes GB and Crafty YouTubers United. So today I'm going to be making some Christmas baubles. I've got this lovely die cut decoupage set from Katy Sue, and I've got these baubles that fit together, but I'm only going to be using half of each of those today. So I'm going to start by mixing up some polyurethane resin. I'll just pop those out the way for a minute, we can get into those later. And so yes, I'm going to start by mixing up some Polycraft FC100 in white, and this is from MB Fiberglass. So I'm going to add, I don't need to fill these up right to the top, but I think I'll do 50 of each part to start with and see how far that goes. I only need to do 4 of these. So we get that poured in. And then give that a mix. You only need to mix this for about 30 seconds. It does set up really quick, so when you're using polyurethane resin, make sure you've got all your components ready first, because you don't have much time once it's all mixed. So we'll just give that another stir for a little bit longer. You'll start it getting warm, you'll start feeling it getting warm in your hand. So I think that's probably okay for that one. And then we'll get this into these moulds. So I am only going to be using 4 of these. So we get these poured out. I do need to just quickly mix up a little bit more. So I'll do like another 20 of each, I think. It's 24, that would do. And then 24 of that one. And then get that mixed up, and then we can just top up the ones that need it, and then we can get these Katy Sue things out and have a look at those. So let's just top up the rest of these. Might as well just use it all up now. If they go to the top, it won't matter. That'll be fine. Saves wasting it. Right, so we'll let these cure up now. Won't take long, probably about 20 minutes, something like that. So I'll come back to you once these are all cured, and then we can move on to the next bit. These are all cured up now, so we'll pop these out, and then we can have a look at these Katy Sue decoupage. So these are just going to be our bases. So we've put those to one side for a minute. So you just got the plain white blanks there. And then in here, there's 4 different designs of these Christmas bauble selection 3D die cut decoupage. So we've got the centre, and I think you get three sets, so you get 4 and 3 of each. So we'll get one of each of these out and then put the others to the side for a minute. So that's the angel, and then we've got another Santa. So that's our 4 designs, those there. So we'll start off with the Santa, I think, and these are already cut, so you just have to pop them out, and they're all numbered. So you've got, that one's number 1, and you've got number 2, which is that one and that one, and then number 3, that one and that one, number 4 is that one and the head, and then those bits and those bits. Excuse me. So what we're going to do is, these are slightly bigger than this, but I think it'll be okay. We can trim it up at the end. So I've also got these, a selection of these foam pads, so we're going to use those. So we'll pop out the next section, which is the number 2 here. Nice and easy to pop out of there. So that's that piece, and then we've got the reindeer to pop out. Get him out of there. Just be careful with his little antlers. Don't want to tear any of those off. Get his little leg. Right, so that's our reindeer there. So we'll put our reindeer on first. It says on here, tuck behind Santa. So I'm going to put one of these sticky tabs on there, and then one of the smaller ones I think will go on his face, just to give him a bit of stability. And then you just peel off the back ends on these, and then place them over the top of the original image. And then we'll do the same with Santa. So pop a few of these on here. Let's move that over. Put one down there, one in the middle. Oh, one over that, one over that, and maybe one there. And then take the backing off of those. And then just have to line this up over the original image. So that would go over the top there. So then you're getting this 3D look. So then the next one is this one. And pop those out. And the little Santa there, not Santa, the little reindeer there with no legs, bless him. So these ones are a little bit more fiddly to get out. That came out okay. Right, so we get the, let's use this size. Put one there. I think that would probably do. Just use that one. And then pop him over that one. And then the centre. So we'll put one there, one there, one there, one there. I think we'll just put one up the top there. Take those off. So it's the same principle for all of the designs. So I'll probably just do this one on camera, and then I'll do the other 3 off camera, and then we'll come back and do the next bit after these have been done. So now we've got our centre, a little reindeer head, and you have got all these other elements as well. So if you wanted to make something like a Christmas card, you've got all these other bits to use as well, which is lovely. So let's get this bit on here. Will that fit in there? Yes, that's okay. I'll put one in the middle. Get these bits off. Last one there. And we'll pop that bit over the top there. So that's how he's looking at the moment. So now we just need to get out these final little bits for Santa. So that's his arm. And we've got this bit down here. And I've got a tiny little nose there for Rudolph. I don't know if I've got a... Oh, I don't even know where that went. Where did that go? Right, well, we won't be putting that on unless I can find it later. I don't think I've even got a square small enough to do that nose, so... Right, let's get these last little bits off. That's his little kneecap. Right, so that's all the elements that we're going to use on there. So I think I'm going to have to use these tiny ones now. So let's do his little head. Put that on there. And then we've got Santa's arm. Could probably get away with pushing a bigger one on there. And a bigger one on there. Get those bits off. And then we've got, that's his, is that his bit there? Yes. So we'll put a little one on there. And if you're doing these and you haven't got to worry about a camera, it's a lot easier to look straight from above. so you can line them up better, but obviously I can't do that because all you're going to see is my head. So that won't be very good, will it? So I'm just going to line them up as best I can. And then we've got our little bottom bit here. Oh no, I've done that wrong. That needs to go on there. Does it? Why does... Yeah. Right, we'll do that in a minute. Get this one off. And then that's that bit there. Then we've got our little knee to go on there. That way around. And then we put his head on. Pop that on there. Oh, there it is. And then, oh, is that his beard? I've stuck that a bit too close there. See if I can peel that off. Let's put another little square on there. It's his beard. It's not his hat, is it? It's his beard. I'm sure it's his beard. Is it? Can't see where that bit's supposed to go. Where's that bit? Or is it his hat? Yeah, I think it's his. Yeah. That's his hat. So that's our little Santa there, all done. So looking all nice and 3D. Oh, sorry. So I'm going to be attaching that on there. And then we're going to put our little domes over the top. So what I'll do is, you don't need to see me do that all over again with the others. So I'll finish the other 3 off. So I've got the other Santa to do, the angel to do, and the little wintry scene to do. So once I've done those, I'll come back and then we can do the next bit. Right, so I've just realised I've taken that off. That isn't his hat, it's his cuff there. So I'm just going to pop that onto there. There. So that's his cuff. Right, so now I'll go and do these and then I'll be back in a minute. These are all finished now, so that's all 4 of the decoupage elements finished. So there's those 2 and we've got those 2. So now I want to stick these onto these blanks that I've made. So I'm going to be using Mod Podge to do that. I'll give it a bit of a shake and then that will get some glue into the lid. And then I'm just going to brush on some of the Mod Podge onto the back of these and then stick this onto the white bauble. So then I'm just going to line that up with the top so he's facing the right way. And and stick that on. And then I'll just let that dry, and then over any overhang I can cut off in a minute once they're dry. So that's that one. Now for the next one. So I'll just put you on a quick fast forward while I do this, and then I'll be back in a minute. Joy and cheer, hang the ornaments so dear, laughter rings from ear to ear, Christmas time is finally here, popcorn strings and gingerbread, holly berries bright and red, little angels take their place, spreading love and endless grace. Deck the tree with joy and cheer, hang the ornaments so dear. Right, so we're just going to let those all dry off now, and then I need to go around and just trim any excess bits that are hanging over the edge there. So we'll just let those dry off, and then we'll be back to do the next bit. Right, these are all dried now, so I've trimmed around these just to make sure that they all fit in the bauble. So all I've done is I've just gone around the edges with a pair of scissors and trimmed off any bits that overhang over the bauble, so then they fit over there like that. So that's that bit done. So on these baubles, because they're fillable baubles and they would normally fit together like that and clip in together, they have this little loop on the top here. So I've cut those three off, and then I just need to take off this one. So what I've done is I've just taken a pair of, I think these are like nail clippers, and I've just snipped away at the top of those, and then got rid of that little loop, because we don't need that because we've got the loop on the actual thing. So next thing to do is attach the little domes to them. So with the top, with the bit that I've cut off, I'm going to have that at the top. Make sure they're nice and clean. And then pop that over the top there. And then I'm going to use a bit of UV resin just to hold that in place. So I'm using J Addiction hard type, and I'm just going to run a bit of resin at the top there, and then cure that in place with the UV torch. And then I'll do this to all four of them. So then that holds it in place there, and then I'm just going to put a little bit along the bottom, and then just go along with my finger there, and then cure that. So then that will hold the dome in place then. So that's our dome attached. So I'm just going to do that to all four of them, and then I'll be back. So these are all attached now to their domes. So I've got some of this self-adhesive rhinestone ribbon stuff. So I'm going to add this around the sides all the way around, and this will also help to hold the two parts together. So I'm just going to go around the edges of these. Oh, I've not taken the tape off there. Where is it? There. Get that bit of tape off. So carry on all the way round the edge there. And then I'm just going to go to that point there. So cut that off about there. So that's that one done. Just make sure it's all nicely secure. So again, you don't need to see me do that 3 times more, so I'll do that to all the others, and then we'll be back to finish the last little bits off. These have all got their extra bit of bling on there now, so that's those bits done. So they've all got their trim around them. So I'm going to finish them off by putting some bows on and adding some ribbon for hanging. So I'm going to fold the ribbon in half and then pop it through the hole, and then take that bit through the hole and give that a pull. So that's that bit. So I'm going to do that to all 4 of them. So while I'm doing this, I'd just like to say thank you ever so much for watching my video today, and please go and watch all the rest of the videos in this lovely collaboration. I've added the playlist into the description, so if you click on that, it will take you to all the other videos. You can have a good old binge watch. So, and also thank you to everyone that's subscribing to my channel, and if you're not subscribing and you'd like to, then go ahead and do so if you wish. It doesn't cost anything, but it does help my channel out, so I appreciate all those that are subscribing to me and take the time to like and comment and all that stuff. So thank you all ever so much for that. So this is all our ribbons attached now. So they've all got their ribbons. So I've made up 3 bows. So I'll just show you how I make the bows up, because it's quite easy once you get the knack of it. Excuse me. So I start by holding that piece with my thumb in place there, and then you wrap it round your fingers, round again, and then when you come round to this last bit, you tuck it up through that hole there, round the back, and then that last piece that you took round your fingers, you take that bit underneath that one and then pull that tight, give that a tug, take that little bit that you had round your thumb, take that round the back, and then you can pull those off your fingers and then separate your 2 bits there, and then you've got your little bow made. Nice easy way to make a bow. So we're just going to trim off those excess pieces, and then we'll attach those to the baubles. So I'm going to be using this super glue with a activator spray. The activator sprays are really good. They speed up the drying process, so it's pretty much like instant really. So I'm going to start by adding a little bit of the glue on the back of the ribbon, back of the bow, and then give the top of the bauble a spray with the activator, and then stick that on there. I'm going to use that to hold it in place just while it sets off, just as you don't want to be sticking your fingers together. So then that's our first one done. So I'll do that to the rest. So a bit of glue on the back there. And spray the bauble. Attach the bow. Actually, I'll just use my nail. That's that one done. And next one. Same again. Give that a spray. Hold that on there, push it down. Make sure it makes contact with both parts. And then the last one is our little angel. Oh, the ring light's giving her a little halo look. So let's get the last little bow on there. Bit of glue on there. Spray the top. And then hold that onto there. And the activator spray, you don't need to worry about it. It will evaporate, the same as if you're spraying like 99% alcohol spray. So it does the same thing. It just evaporates, so it doesn't leave any residue or anything like that. So we're just going to finish these off by tying a knot at the end. And then chopping off the excess. Get rid of that bit there. Missed that bit. So I'm just going to quickly do that to all 4 of these. And then the last one, well no, it's not the last one, I've got one more left. So that's that one. Quick little knot in there. Chop that off. And now the last one. There, little knot in there. Chop that off. And then that's our 3D baubles done. So that's our centre. And then we've got a lovely little winter scene in there. And our other little Santa and Rudolph with his little red nose there. And our little angel. So, thank you all ever so much for watching my video today, and stay tuned for the pictures at the end. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye for now.
Snowflakes are dancing in the glow. Underneath mistletoe we go. Children laughing, pure delight. Stars are shining oh so bright.
Hot cocoa warm in fingertips. Candy canes and cookie sips. Ornaments that sparkle high. Magic glimmers in the sky.
Jingle jangle, joy all around. Hear those sleigh bells, sweet the sound. Wrap the world in hugs and cheer. Merry times when you are